Welcome, high school football fans. Andrew Ivins here, Josh Walfish, Rocky Mount Telegram sports staff. Josh, we find ourselves in an interesting position with 2 weeks left in the high school football season. The Big East Conference is in a four-way tie. It's wide open. Have you ever seen this, or did we expect this?
I think we expected the Big East to be the most difficult of the three conferences we cover, but I would never expected 2 weeks ago we're having a four-way tie atop the Big East. I would have thought somebody would have maybe asserted themselves already, but nobody has.
You said four-way tie. We have Rocky Mount, Southern Nash, Wilson Fike, and Wilson Hunt all at 2-1 right now in the Big East. With each has 2 games left to play. Starting this Friday, we have Hunt and Nash Central. We have Fike and Northern Nash, and Rocky Mount and Southern Nash. We crunched the numbers. There's 64 scenarios between now and then, but we can really eliminate those or narrow it down to 16 if we assume that Nash Central isn't going to beat anyone.
I just want to say I'm forever grateful that we can limit down 64 to 16.
Yeah, Nash Central is on that 21-game losing streak. So Josh, out of those 16 scenarios, which one do you see kind of playing out here?
I like Hunt to end up winning the conference. I think they are probably the team that's going to end up with the best chance of beating given their schedule. They play Nash Central on Friday. I'll be at that game. They're going to destroy Nash Central. I don't think that's going to be very close at all. And then they have to go to Fike. And the thing about Fike that troubles me is they're still a little bit inconsistent offensively. We saw them fall behind Nash Central 2 weeks ago, and that gave almost everybody across the Big East a heart attack there. And they gave up 29 points in Nash Central. So the defense isn't all the way there. So I like Wilson Hunt to be able to run through both Nash Central and Wilson Fike. And I like Rocky Mount to win out as well. I think Hunt's win over Rocky Mount is the difference.
So you have Hunt and
Rocky Mount
1-2. I actually see Fike winning this whole thing. I think Fike, they'll take care of business against Northern Nash, and then they're going to win that rivalry against Wilson Hunt in 2 weeks. I think Fike's a strong team. And then I got Rocky Mount coming in second. I think they beat Southern Nash this Friday. I think we'll both agree that's probably the game of the week.
By far.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. And then the difference, what it really came down to, is Fike would stand at number 1 because they beat Rocky Mount last weekend in that 14-12 contest.
And when we talk about this, just how much the Big East is cannibalizing one another, it's almost looking like the SEC West out there. It really, I mean, you think about it, there are situations where Southern Nash's win over Fike is going to give them the title. Fike beating Rocky Mount, that could give them the title. Hunt beating Southern Nash. So many wins over each other. It's going to come down to a tiebreaker one way or the other.
It is, and it's at a 4-way tie now. We can see a 5-way tie if Northern Nash wins out. Not going to say we don't know if that's going to happen. Josh, you're going to be at, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be at Nash Central to watch the Warriors run over the Bulldogs.
He'll be there on Friday. I'll be at Southern Nash for the Rocky Mountain Showdown. We'll see you guys then.